welcome to another episode. So today we're actually building myself a PC. A streaming PC that I'm going to use to take some load off my main computer while I'm streaming and exporting photos and videos like this one. So I'm using a Fractal Node 2x2, and we're using a Ryzen 5 processor as well as some Corsair memory that I had laying around and a Gigabyte motherboard, as you can see on the thumbnail. So I'm going to do a time lapse here, and we'll be back when my computer is built. As you can see on the B-roll as well, I'm using an old graphics card like a GTX 670 for this. That's also a part I'm having here laying around, so I'm making use of all components. The Ryzen CPU, my Ryzen 5, my Gigabyte motherboard over here, and I put up you guys over here in the time-lapse position, and of course my Corsair Vengeance memory over here. I have my these are old, like I said, these are used before, and my GTX 670 over here. So this is what the stuff I'm going to use, and of course, as you saw before, my fractal design. So let's get this build started. Done and the computer is finished. Mistakes were made, like you saw, like I didn't install the memory and the CPU before I installed the motherboard in the chassis, so I had to put that out. I was a little bit too excited, to be honest, to build this PC, so I didn't think of it. I was trying to fit everything and trying to how this will fit and stuff like that, and I wasn't paying attention. And I suggest you guys, if you're doing a build, and you've probably done a couple already, like I have, always read the manual. Do that, because you don't know what you're expecting when you're doing a new build. And the second thing I did, the second mistake was the graphics card. I was test fitting it, and I started to screw everything in, and I realized in all the excitement that I forgot about the power cables. And yeah, so I had to take everything out again and start over. The third mistake was when I ordered these. I wasn't taking all measurements into consideration. I was looking everything up, so I did know the measurements of the chassis itself, the CPU height with the fan on and everything, but somehow I mixed every measurement. Like you saw, the cover wasn't going on because of the height of the CPU cooler, but yeah, I need to fix that, so it's going to stay like this for a while until I can get those type of things. So the second part here is going to be when I benchmark this, take some benchmarking with Valley, with ADA64, of course exporting something, a video of course, just to see how quick it is and stuff like that, and temperatures as well, how hot it's going to be. But I don't think it's going to be that hot actually, because of the blower type GPU here, so it's going to suck out decent amount of air that way, and yeah, I don't think it's going to be that hot actually. So I must confess, this is my first build with the Ryzen and the AM4 socket, as well as
ITX form factor, so everything was new for me here. So that's why I needed to look stuff up in the manuals, and I was a little bit too cocky with, I know this stuff, I don't need to read any manuals and stuff like that. So yeah, I needed to look stuff up, and I realized, yeah, even if you ever built a couple of computers before and in the past, you have to look stuff up in the manual, and especially when you're building something new with a new form factor, with a new socket, new processor. Yeah, look stuff up, I promise you. It makes a big difference in the end. And like you saw, probably noticed, I forgot a cable, so I fixed this off camera here, and the 12 volt what's it? 8-pin power. So I fixed this off camera as well. But yeah, you know what to do, guys. Like if you like this video, dislike if you don't like this video, and subscribe if you want to see more content from me. So have a good day. Bye guys.